So what makes a life feel truly meaningful? It's rarely one big single event. It's more often the quiet strengths that we build day in and day out. In this explainer, we're going to explore the architecture of character, the absolute core values that are the foundation for our lives, our connections, and, yeah, our entire world. So what are these fundamental virtues we're talking about? What are the principles that really shape who we are and how we see the world? Well, let's break it down.
We're going to take this journey from the inside out. First, we'll get our bearings with the inner compass, the values we need for ourselves. Then, we'll look at the heart of connection, which is all about how those values play out with others. And finally, we'll see how it all comes together in building a better world.
All right, let's start at the very beginning with our own foundation. These are the internal strengths that guide us through pretty much everything life throws at us. This is our inner compass.
Any strong character is really built on a bedrock of patience. It's this quiet power to stay calm and just trust the process, kind of like the sand in an hourglass. And it's not about passively waiting around. It's an active choice to keep your cool and think clearly, even when things are happening as fast as you'd like.
So, patience gives us that stability, right? But perseverance, that's what gets us moving. It's the engine that pushes us forward, and that old saying captures it perfectly. Fall 7 times, stand up 8. It's that deep commitment to get back up, learn from what happened, and just keep going no matter what.
But trying to persevere can feel like you're dragging a huge weight behind you if you're holding on to past hurts. And that's where forgiveness becomes absolutely essential. It's not about saying what happened was okay. Nope. It's about deciding it's not going to define your future. Forgiveness is a huge act of freeing yourself. You're choosing to let go of that burden so you actually have the freedom to move on.
So just think about this for a second. How do these two ideas really connect? Well, perseverance is the strength to get back on your feet, and forgiveness is what clears the road ahead of you. One gives you the power to move, and the other gives you a clear place to go. They're a seriously powerful team for growth.
And finally, to really set our inner compass true north, we have to anchor it with thankfulness. Gratitude isn't about ignoring problems, not at all. It's the practice of actively looking for the good that's already there. It literally shifts our focus and kind of rewires our brains to see opportunities instead of just obstacles, and that, in turn, fuels our ability to keep going. Okay, so with a strong inner compass, we're way more prepared to navigate our relationships with other people. So now we're moving to the heart of connection, and we'll see how we can turn these internal values into real, meaningful actions with others. Where does every single healthy human connection begin? Respect. It's the simple but profound act of treating others with genuine care and consideration. It means you see their value as a person, which creates this safe, trusting space where a real connection can actually grow.
Okay, now this is really interesting because there's a subtle but super important difference here. On the left, you see kindness as an action, doing something caring, like gently holding that bird. But on the right, gentleness is the whole spirit behind it. It's the soft, peaceful way we approach things. You really do need both.
So when you take that solid foundation of respect and you add active kindness and a gentle spirit, well, that's how you get the perfect recipe for true friendship. And we're not just talking about casual acquaintances here. We're talking about those really supportive relationships that are built on feeling safe, valued, and truly understood.
When you boil it all down, what are all of these values really expressions of? They're all different facets of one powerful thing: love. And not just the romantic kind. We're talking about that deep, compassionate care for our friends, our family, and for people in general. It's the glue that holds all these connections together.
All right, so we've journeyed from inside ourselves to how we connect with others. Now, let's scale up one more time. How do these personal virtues actually help build the world we all share? How do we create something better together?
Any effort to build a better world has to start with hope. It's that shared belief in a positive future that really gets the ball rolling. I mean, without hope, why would anyone even bother? It's the energy that convinces us that a better world isn't just some fantasy, it's something we can actually achieve.
But in a world as diverse as ours, hope needs a really solid foundation to stand on. And that foundation? It's tolerance. It's the act of acceptance and respect for the differences we see in other people. It's like the bridge that lets people from all different backgrounds stand together and work toward that shared future.
And once we get past just tolerating our differences and start to actually celebrate them,
That's when we unlock real collaboration. Suddenly, our different points of view become like unique puzzle pieces. And when we put them all together, we can create things that are way more innovative and powerful than anything we could have done on our own.
So let's be super clear on this, because it's a huge point. Tolerance is step one. It's about peaceful coexistence. But collaboration, that's the next level. That's active co-creation. We go from just accepting one another to actually using our unique strengths to build something totally new together. And what's the beautiful, amazing result of all this collective effort? It's joy. And not just that individual, I'm happy feeling. This is a shared, vibrant happiness. It's that positive energy that just flows when we work together, respect each other, and build a hopeful future. It's the feeling of thriving as a group.
So, to wrap up our journey here, it all starts inside, right? By cultivating your inner compass with things like patience, perseverance, and gratitude. From that strong core, you can forge real, heartfelt connections using respect and kindness. And that is exactly how, piece by piece, we build a better world together.
It really is a beautiful progression, isn't it? From the strength within, to the bonds between us, to the world we all share. Each level builds right on top of the last, creating this powerful architecture for a really meaningful life. So, the final question is really for you. As you go about the rest of your day, which one of these values are you going to practice? Maybe it's just a small moment of patience, or a little act of kindness, or even just feeling thankful for something.